friends, let's have a weekly setup in my journal and my memory keeping planner. So welcome back, you guys. It's been a minute since I've filmed because I have been so sick. I feel like I'm finally better, but oh, man, guys, I don't know about you, but Februaries are really rough. Januaries and Februaries are just rough for me. But anyway, I wanted to just chat and set up for the last week of February in my, my journal and my memory planning here as well. This is the core planner from, to keep looking at it because it's new, core planner from Sterling Ink, and I meant to film it last week and then I just didn't have time. I ran out, so I thought I would do it today as well, just set up the page and then also set up a week in my journal. And I need to do a to-do list as well. I really need to get caught up with a lot of things because I have been out sick for over a week with this, and I've actually been pretty sick since January 26th, though I've been going and trying. But anyway, I did want to show you a couple things. I picked up another one of these, and this, I've been asked before how I store my traveler's notebooks, and this is how I use these little traveler's notebooks things. Let me show you guys. I have them right here. My other ones. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can zoom out a bit, maybe. There we go. Maybe that'll be a little better. Let me move this aside. I just thought we'd just chat and do our thing, right? Okay, let me move Roy, my Hobonichi. That's the only thing I've been actually stayed up current in because it is my actual only planner, but my journaling is what gets pushed behind when I'm under the weather. So, okay, so these are what I use. And here's what I use for 2025. And I just stamp on it, and I have a Q4, Q3. And I can fit about three in here because I could probably fit 4. But these are pretty thick because, these are pretty thick pages. But this is what I have for a quarter. I used a different color for this year. So I have this year, and then I have a Q1. And I already, of course, have January's in here, and then February's will go in shortly. But it comes with, I kept this to show you guys, it comes with these little, like bendy things. I don't know. I think it comes with like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it comes with 5. And then you just attach it through the middle and put it on there. And that's how I store my journals. So I just wanted to at least show that to you guys because they fit in here pretty nicely. All my journals from last year. Well, I've been consistent since July. So I have July through December in here. And yeah, so I just wanted to show that to you guys because I just stamp these. You can do whatever you want. But I love it. I think they're great, and they have the corner. And they're inexpensive, I feel. They're not too expensive. And it's a great way to store them. And it looks good up on your shelf, too. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me move these aside. But I did pick up another one of them because I like to always have the quarter coming up. So I'm in quarter 1. And, yeah, so I'm ready for quarter 2 in here. But you can get them on Amazon. I'll try to link them below for you guys as well. But I don't know, one of you guys asked me that, so I just wanted to share. But anyway, let me pull out my to-do planner, which I haven't hardly even used this month because of my being so sick. I just haven't used it much. And I don't mind. I'll just keep using it. I'm thinking actually about just redating this to be for March, excuse me. So I think I might date this and just use it in March. I don't know. This is pretty anytime kind of vibes, right? And maybe I'll just do another monthly in here too. I don't know. We'll see what happens. With that in mind, though, for thinking I'm going to use another monthly, I think I'm going to leave this and I'll end up whiting that out, and we'll go on to the next page. And let's just do a little list here because I have to do a whole bunch of catch up here in my planner. So let me grab out a pen. And sometimes I like to just write on the paper, and sometimes I like to pull in like sticky notes, and I love a good sticky note. So we're going to put one down here and then just make our to-do list. So I'm behind on everything, but I do want to film, which is what I'm doing right now. And I want to do my plan with me. It's not really a plan with me, but it's the last week of February. So February, what is it, the 23rd? I need to do that, which I'm hoping to do right now. And then I need to do my subs and purchases. And then I need to do a March setup in my weeks. And then a March setup in my Planner Perfect. So those are the current ones right there that I need to do for filming. And then as far as everything else, I have to go through my emails. And I have a bunch of emails to respond to. I need to do a return. I need to wash bedding. Sometimes you just need a huge list, right? Let's see, what else do I need to sweep and mop? I'm thinking about using this in the part here of my, let me pull this out too. Put this aside. But I'm thinking, because I was using the monthly sections here to just kind of do like a quick little synopsis of the day. I'm also thinking I could just use this really easily for my to-do list, my running to-do list too. I always have it with me. So I don't know, I like that idea as well. But there's something about having the week size that's really awesome as well. So I don't know, I need to sweep and mop, clean the bathroom. I need to go get my car. I need to gas up and wash car. I need to do all the things that I didn't do when I was sick. I need to do all the accounting and for my budget. Accounting budget. Because I haven't done any of that. I think that's all I can think of for right now. I need to get a new toothbrush because when I'm sick, I always want a new toothbrush. Brush. Okay. I can't think right now. I think that's pretty good. I'm wanting to get some new makeup too. I love makeup. I just like minimal makeup. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But okay. So that's kind of what I am thinking of right now. I just need to have a brain dump there and get everything done. Oh, I also need to, while I'm there, a meal plan and groceries. And then that's for my family because I'm actually leaving on a trip next week. I'm so excited. So I need to plan out clothes. And then I need to schedule parks. When you have Disney annual passes, you have to schedule the park ahead. So I need to do that so I know and plan out dinners. Sometimes I just like to go by the seat of my pants and sometimes I like to plan it. So anyway, I think those are it for now. I'm going to have this off to the side so I can pull it in as I need it for anything else. But yeah, so I'm really behind because I ended up getting sick actually on the week before this. I got sick on Friday here. So I kind of started to use it and then got sick, and I'm trying to get caught back up in here. So I have a little bit of journaling. I have a prompt I wanted, a couple of prompts I want to journal in. So I'll get there. I'll get back caught up this week for sure because I'll have some downtime. I've been watching my grandkids so very much that it's just been also a lot with that as well. So okay, so this is the week of my anniversary. My husband and I have been married for 20 years now, so yeah, pretty excited about that. So let's see what I had saved. I think I had saved this one to use for this week. These are leftovers, and I think I was going to pull in these florals as well. Is that everything? Yeah. Oh, I have more florals in here I could pull from as well, though, if I want to. those maybe. I have those as well. That's the last of what I had pulled out for this month. It's the last of it, right? Yeah, that's, I've already used that. So I need to kind of go through and see if I want to save any of those. That's also what I need to do, is go through and sort out Feb stickers, what I've used and what I haven't used. And so I know what I want to save, and then I need to sort out for March. I haven't done that yet either. So that is a good idea as well. Okay, feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about that. I think I have my other kit in here, so let's do that one first. I haven't done a setup video like that for a minute, so let's do that. So this is my memory planner. It's just for fun. I have the kits, and so I want to use them, and I have been, and I've just been, like, you can see, like, I was sick, so I didn't get anything done there. That's when I got sick. And then I did try to, even though I was sick, I was doing a lot of pickup and drop-offs for my grandkids, because their dad and mom were so sick too. So I was, you just sacrifice yourself as a mom. But anyway, so I just haven't filled out. Today's the 21st, but I think I just love this from Exo Mama Plans. That was a limited edition kit. And then I had this pulled to use and sort for this week. And I'm just using up my stash. Here we go. So this was actually, I did a de-stash bundle from her. She did a bunch of different things. And you can see I used this already. And then I just sorted with what I had left over to kind of keep it for another week or two. So yeah, that's what I just kind of kept all the pieces. I don't tend to use a lot of these little pieces in here anymore. Exo Mama Plans kits are perfect for me because they're just like 2 pages. And I don't need more than that. But I've been enjoying pulling in some of my own washi on the bottom, as you can see, like I did here and here. But this one, I have this extra sheet here, so let's go ahead and use that, I think. So I'm going to start with the bottom washi. And this is the one that's in 2 pieces. So let's go ahead and do that. This is why I don't normally film this, because as you will see, go to this line right here. It's super easy. I just do it all. I'd like to do it all the same, but so it's all exactly the same pretty much. And it's really just a way for me to use up my leftover stickers and just to have fun. So that's what I do with it. So, and this is called Strawberry Harvest. So there we go. And this one is a little bit long, so I just do it this way. So if it overlaps on that side, and I don't mind that so much. But that's really pretty. But yeah, this is gorgeous. I think it is. And she doesn't have 6, she doesn't have 7 boxes or anything. She has 6, which I really prefer having more, but it is what it is. So do I want to use these? I'm thinking I might use some of these at the bottom. I think that'll be really pretty. Yeah, let's do that. So let's just take these. And then I can pull in the leftovers from this into the other one as well. So yeah, so like I said, this is really just for fun. Oops. Yeah, it's just something I do for fun. But it reminds me of back in the days when I had my Erin Condren and I was doing all the memory keeping. But I just haven't done that for a long time. But I've really enjoyed just using up some of the kits that I already have. So it's been really fun to do that. Okay, let's see. Oh man, I ripped that one off. There we go. I think I'm going to start on the other side on this one. Let's see if I can do this. But anyway, I've been sick, so it's been really hard to try and do anything. I'm behind on my photos. Oh, I gotta print photos. I gotta add that to the list. I gotta add that to the list. I need my tweezers. I think they're in here. I hope they're in here. Yes, they're because I want to put this little flower that ripped off. There we go. Put it back there. Okay. And I'm just going to stick these down here. And let me put down print photos before I'm thinking of it. Because if I don't write it down, I won't do it. Print photos. Print. I don't think I'm too far out. I need to look and see. I've been trying to stay up on the photo stuff, so. Okay. All right, so that is that. That's kind of how I do with that part. And I actually have extra of that particular type of washi, the strip. Maybe I will put some at the top here. I don't always put date covers, but I have them. So I think let's go ahead and use them. And sometimes I cover the numbers and sometimes I do not. There's no real rhyme or reason. But I'm just gonna go like that this time. But how have you guys been? I hope you guys have been well and staying healthy. It's really hit us over here in this household. It seems like it just keeps going around and round and round. So I'm hoping that we're off to a better recovery here. But we'll see. Yeah, I think I need to plan a little bit better for January and February. So I know this now. I'm going to write this for next year. That I'm just going to make sure I plan a lot of other activities and things for February. So it just to make it a little easier with the season. Okay, I think I'm trying to decide if I want to excuse me. I think let's go ahead and use these. I think this will be really pretty to just use these little thingies like that. Like right in the middle of the box, maybe. Let's see. This one's quite large, so maybe we'll just put the whole thing down. Okay. But yeah, this is just really fun. I usually just lay down the base, always the same. I'll show you guys in just a moment, but if you guys have never seen a memory planner, it's really just memories. So I tried several different ways where I just scattered the boxes, but this one's closer but steps, and then this one's just all together. And I really just like the look of that. So that's just me. I know some people, most people that I watch memory planners, they like to do them all different places, but I just like the consistency of them all together. I don't know, so I feel like I'm very simple, so I just don't necessarily do planner videos in this because I feel like it's, always the same thing, but I will share here and there if you guys are interested. So anyway, let me continue. I think I should have enough to do over here as well, I'm hoping. It looks like I will. Okay, I need a larger one. Let's do this one here. There we go. This one should complete it. Perfect. Okay, and then I think I want to put this one here like that. Okay, and perhaps this one at the bottom, but let's wait and see. Now let's go to our boxes. So I'm going to use some of these to fill in and create boxes. I'll show you guys that. Let me look at this other kit that I use. I don't have any more of that. So truly, I probably don't need to keep this because I don't use a lot of other boxes and things. But let me see what we want to do. So I think I have 4 boxes, so I can go every other. So let's put it right at 4. There we go. And then right at 4 here. I felt like there was enough of this kit to warrant a, uh-oh, got something on my planner, to warrant another week, so that's why I am doing this one. Let's white out whatever that was. There we go. Okay, so now I have all these boxes that I don't typically use. I also don't use those very often, but I need 3. So I think I'm just gonna go with some of these. So I have 2 of these I can create with. I make boxes out of these all the time. I just go like this. And then I usually will put like a big floral in the middle. So let's see what I have left of that one. And then let's do the same with one of these on the other side. How about this one? Just like that. Okay, then like I said, we'll put something in the middle there. I think I'm going to use these 2 boxes and perhaps this one, and we will create another box. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna like that. And then she still has a few of these. Let's see if I have one more of those. I have these at the top. I love those, but maybe we'll do a different shape like this. Okay. And then I'm going to pull in some florals to make it look good. I really like her florals quite a bit. I think she has the best florals, but there we go. Just kind of create my own thing. And then over here, because it already has the florals, I'm just going to take the cute little strawberries and we're going to throw those into this. And then you can throw in a few little dots. I don't know. Just felt like I could make this work. And I think I'm doing it. Whoops. And it ends up looking good, I think. Good enough. And then I just end up writing a few things. I really truly just take whatever I have in my Homewith 2 weeks and then write it in here. And so there's usually never more than 4 things per day. But okay, like that. So that looks good enough for me. So that's just kind of how I set up, super easy. And then every day I can come in and fill in just a couple of things. I love these from Excel Mama Plans because she has in her kit, wait, where's the rest of that kit? She has the dots and things. I can probably put a few of those here. Yeah, she has these as well. Nikki plus 3. So, and then I write a synopsis about the week over there usually. Typically, that's what I like to do. I want to use this one on my actual anniversary. So let's do that. There we go. And then I have these that I kind of want to use. So let's go ahead and I just like to mark the first thing. 8. Usually look whatever I'm doing. If I'm watching a kid, if I'm whatever, I like to use that right here. It's typically watching a child because that's what I do. I watch my grandchildren. And let's put this one here. And then luckily I have these, so let's grab, oh, they have their same colors. So maybe, oh, I forgot I had this deco in here too. Her older kits have the deco, but that's okay. I can use it on something else. So let me see. Oh, I do have, it's the same color, but I don't really mind. There's that one, and then let's just do this one to pull in some pink. There's those, and then she does have some dots in, oh, she has these as well. So I just like to mark a couple of things. So here's these, plus I have a couple more on this side. So then next, that's what I would do. She has these as well. Maybe I'll just do a whole bunch of things, but I just find it so much easier for me if I fill out the whole thing to come back in, and it's just easier. So let me just do that first. Let's take these that come in this kit here. And then I just like to put it down a little bit. And I just go across like that. I'm just going to grab this color because that's what should be next. I used it already on something. I don't know what. There we go. So then I have 2 things up here I can mark. And then let's go ahead and do down here because I have these as well. So just take these. I think these are pretty. And let's start with this one. I like to put the dots on the other side where they won't get, I have that one, so I don't need one there. Like that. And we'll grab another one of these. And then one more, what was this one? There we go. There, that looks really good, I think. And then there's just room for one other thing down here. But I like to leave it open in case I have more than 4 things. I normally don't, but this week's going to be different, a little bit different. So that's what I have left in here. I probably won't use any more of this, but I might throw in these. So, or I love to use these little things here if I want to use any more. So I'm just going to keep it though, because there's no sense to not keep it. So I'm just going to put it in the front here. And then as I'm going, I can have that done. So there we go, that's done and ready for the week to fill in. So I'm going to use some of these though in my other setup, I think, if I need them. So I'm just going to set those to be accessible. And then let's pull out the other book. Alrighty, so these are what I want to use. And I really, these are left over. So these were from a sale. She had a sale, and then these were from her newsletter sale. So these were the freebie you got if you're part of the newsletter. And then these are ones I used in my Hobonichi weeks, and I just had them left over from February, and I wanted to use those up. So I'm going to focus on those, and then I'll pull in anything else. But on this one, I'm just going to grab out some, I'm thinking of this floral. You know what? Let's use the champagne because it's my anniversary, and why not? So I think I want to use those too. And this is like a muted, it's very soft glitter. It's a thicker washi from Simply Gilded. It's a Rose All Day one. So I just thought it was really pretty. And oh, it's harder to tear, but that's okay. And yeah, I think I might like to do this to keep my memories, or my to-do list, but I also really like using my icons in here, and so I don't know, we'll see what happens. So there's that, and then I have this pink one I'm going to put on the with it. It just says Rosé all day. Just like that. And then on this day, there, just like that, I think, for now. And then we're going to come back in with some of these if I need to use them. But on the other days, let's go ahead and I think I want to use the rest of, oh, where did I put that? I don't know why I didn't pull it out, but let's go ahead and use these for sure. Well, I have these too. Let me look. I think I might do a blend. Let's see. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to start with one of these and then end with one. So let me start with this, and making sure it's the first day of the week, because I messed up last week on that. And go all the way to the end. So I just need to remind myself that I'm not doing Sunday in here. I think I put this down here so that I would remind myself. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then here's Saturday. Yep, and that's Sunday. Okay. So I'm just going to do a little list over there for my anniversary. So that's what I have, this little tipping card from Exxon Plans in there. So that's what I have going on there. Okay, so, and then the rest of these can go the other way. We're gonna go across the top on this one, and I'm gonna pull in some other washi. I'm excited to get into my next journal though, because I'm excited for March. March is when I really start to enjoy the weather and everything. It gets so nice, and it's cool enough where you don't have to wear a sweater, and you can have your window down, but yet it's not so dang hot yet. Whoops. At least where I am in Florida, it's not so dang hot yet. You don't have to wear a sweater like normally. I get cold all the time now, so I like to wear a sweater, but you don't have to, so it's nice. Okay, so let me put this one down here, top. So, and then I'll do this one on the other side, I think. Let me see. Yeah, let's do it this way. Okay, so I do have one left over, but I will use that in a second. I just want to pull in some of this. I'm wondering if I should put some of this on the top. Isn't this pretty though? I think it's really pretty. I'm not going to be roséing all day, but it's pretty. I don't actually drink that much anymore as I've aged. It's not the thing for me. Put this down here. Okay, so I went ahead and just finished that quickly. I had to take a call really quickly, but I just finished it, laid down the washi, so it's super simple. You didn't miss anything. I'll just show you guys right there. That's all I have done. So I'm done with those now. And I do have this other one here, so I think I will go ahead and just pull that one in so I can call that good. And then let's just go ahead and stick it right here. Why not? All right, and if you guys don't know, I use my date dots from Exo Plans, which are these here. So it's just really fun to have those. I love them. And then I have my Wacky Holidays from Craft Penguin Planner. They're just kind of fun. I don't always use them. I just, whenever they look fun. So I still have these, and I'm still gonna pull in these, I think. These I kind of want to save, I think, for my, so I'm gonna put those back in my other planner. and let's get to it. All right. But I do want to use these up, particularly these. She doesn't sell these bigger florals anymore, and it's just a bummer, but I do want to put a few of these on a couple of days. So let me particularly, so this is Monday, Tuesday, and here's Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I want to put a bigger floral down. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, Wednesday, maybe Tuesday as well. Let's do that. And put these down like that. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay, I feel like let's just go ahead and use these. I'm probably going to be throwing down a whole bunch of different florals. Just, I have them to use up, and I also just love them. So, and then we're into March. Let me see, let's put this one here. And then I still have a couple of days without larger florals, right? Okay, so and I have these other things I can tie in, so we'll go to those. But let's look at the deco. So first off, I thought these were so sweet with some of these little things, so let me cut that. And typically I can just put this on the same page and fill in a spot that, like right here. There. Okay. All right. So then I want, like I said, I want to use as much of this up as I can, particularly these. So let's take the planner and let's put this on Monday, right? This is Monday? Okay. Let's layer some florals with this. So if you guys know where to get the larger florals anymore like this, I would love to know because I love them. But, you know, obviously who I buy them from, she's no longer doing it. So it's kind of a bummer. Okay, so let's put this one maybe down here. There we go. That looks so pretty. Okay, and she has all these beautiful little dots and things I will be putting in. Okay, so that is Monday. So let's go look on Tuesday. What do I have? Look at that. It's so pretty. So there's like a little wreath. Let's see. I think I want to use these up, is what I was trying to say before. This is from one of her Halloween kits, I think, but I don't do pink Halloween. I don't actually do that much anymore, Halloween anymore. Don't really celebrate it at all anymore. That's pretty. Alrighty, and on this side, what do I want to use? I want to use the balloon. Let's see. Yeah, the balloon and the present. And the present for sure. Maybe the cupcake too. Yeah. So let's maybe put those up there and then put these together down here. Cute little strawberry. And let's put some florals around that. There we go. Typically I like to layer. There, that looks pretty good. Some of the colors aren't 100%, but I'm just not letting that bother me. Because why? And then here is a really cute lamp that I want to put down here, and I ripped it like a silly woman. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that down there. And I also I usually don't love butterflies, but I liked the way it looked with the butterfly with the lamp. So we're gonna do that. These are just candies, a hair scrunchie, some sunnies, heels. Possibly, let's do this up here. And then maybe a smaller-ish floral. Okay. So we have 2 more days. I definitely want to use the beautiful little deer. So let's take that one. I love deers. They're my favorite. And then she also has this cute little bird over here. Okay, I don't feel like those need flowers. And then the last page, I did want to use these, but the little pajamas and maybe the sunglasses and maybe just like a chillin' day. And then maybe put a floral with that. I don't know. Let's try. There. It's not too bad. I think I'll put one of these little red heart candies up here. And then I don't care about the scrunchie. I wouldn't mind using the heels, but I think the heels will have to go in a different, in my book for later. Oh, maybe this one's not the right book. There we go. And these are great. I save little extra bits, and they're great for like little dashboards and things like that. So I don't care about the scrunchie. I think I'm going to be done with all of that. Actually, let me save the little candy because those might be fun to use on the weekly section. So let me pull that off. There we go. And let's go to the weekly section and maybe just put a few little candies like that. Just to tie that in a tad. I think that looks good. Right? Okay, so let's go back and put down our dates. And here is February 23rd. And February. I need to grab my days of the week out. I kind of wanted to put this here, but I think I'll just stick it over here. And then it's only 28 days, right? There's not 29 at this time, so I think it's next year's leap year. Not 100% though. Matt, 25th, 26th, 27th. Yeah, let's put the little wing up. Yeah, and then 28th. That looks good. And I'll just save that for next year. And then National Public Sleeping Day. That's not too bad. That's kind of cute. We'll put that down. International Polar Bear Day. Kind of fun with all the animals on that day. Oh, I love pistachios. Oh, Pistachio Day. That's happening. International Clam Chowder Day. That's probably happening too. Tortillas, yes. And this is International Give Your Dog a Biscuit Day. So clam chowder. Tortillas. Tortilla chips, and give your dog a biscuit day. Alrighty, so that's done with that. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these away because I'm not gonna pull any of the dots out, I don't think. I wanna save these larger ones though. So I have a lot. I didn't even use this other one, but that's okay. I can save it for next year. Or maybe sometime later in this year, I don't know. So let's pull from here because I already have that one. I've used it. So So let's see, I kind of want to use this fancier script. So let's go with Monday. So this is version 2. I'm using number 4 on version 2. So there's Monday. Tuesday. And Wednesday. I don't know if I love the placement of that one. I think I'm going to move it. I think I like this one up there. I think it needs to go down here. Yeah, that looks much better because I can put this right next to it. It looks like it was made for it. And then Thursday. And let's do Friday. And then Saturday. And we'll save Sunday for the March setup. Friday. And then Saturday. There we go. I really like that. That looks really cute. And it's fun, and I'm ready to go with that for the week. So hopefully I can get caught back up on everything. I think I can. And that is everything. And then I have my cute little icons, the rest of them that I can use for the rest of this getting caught up. And then I'll just put these back and save these for another time, I guess. I wonder if I should just go ahead and use those now. I maybe should. But okay, that's not too bad. I feel pretty good about that. So here's my journal set up for the week. Just kind of flip through that. And then, like I said, I'm going to do a question answers on this page for my anniversary with my hubby. So I already have that planned. So that's my journal. And then I have my memory planner set up as well for, it's really just for fun. So yeah, it's ready to go. So, and I have my list that I can keep going and hopefully film some more things and be caught up. But that is it, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys are staying healthy and well, because it has been a lot over here in our house. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm wishing you guys a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.